Hey everyone, my name is Janiece and this is my channel called Vibing with Janiece, and it has been a minute. I hope you guys are doing alright. Just some quick housekeeping for anyone who wants to know where I've been the last like 2 weeks, we'll call it. Work. I started working again, um, which I was working over the summer, but like I'm taking 6 classes now because like I need to graduate this December, and I will refuse to let anything prevent that from happening. So I've been working, I've been in school, and then I couldn't find my phone that I used to record my videos, and I still can't find it. I have no idea where it's at. I've like cleaned my room, which I already do sometimes, but like I cleaned my room, still have no idea where it's at. So I just told my siblings like, yo, I'll give you something if you find my phone. But it has been a while, and I finally had the motivation, and like seasonal depression was not beating me up this week to do a video, and I had an idea and I planned it out. I was like, yes, I will not let this non-phone having self prevent me from not doing a video this week. So today we're going to talk about my hair. Yes, ooh, my goodness, yes, girl, yes, queen. So, obviously I have locks, and I am natural. This is all my real hair and all that jazz. So I just wanted to do a video about being natural, and also halfway like having locks and stuff like that, because like I don't pay attention to a lot of things like fashion and stuff like that, but I do care about my hair, and it's like one of those things that I am like emotionally attached to, because it's how I present myself in this world, or how I view myself. One of the things that helped me with my confidence was getting locks. So, right here on my little notebook, since I had to use my other phone to do this video, I wrote down 10 hair questions. 5 of them are related to me having locks. I'll drop them in the description if you want to do your own hair video on your own channel or a blog or whatever you want to do. Just ask yourself. So we're gonna jump right into it. So question number 1: what is your earliest hair related memory? My answer is gonna obviously show you how I felt about my hair as a child. So my first hair related memory was back when I was in California. I want to say I was like 4 or 5. I know it was definitely before my brother was born. And I was getting my hair done by my mom. I'm very tender-headed, so I was getting my hair done by my mom, and I was obviously crying and screaming my lungs out. And my dad was leaving the house, and I remember looking at him and was like, yo, daddy, like, come help me or whatever. And he kind of just looked at me, and he was just like, and dipped, and left me by myself with my mother to do my hair while I was definitely screaming and crying. So that kind of just sets you up for how I'm gonna explain my relationship with my hair. It was obviously not the best early on, for obvious reasons, but yeah, that's my earliest hair memory, which is pretty tragic. Question number 2: how did you mainly wear your hair as a kid? So, growing up prior to locks, and mostly throughout elementary school, I had my hair in like the big pigtails, I guess you call it. Maybe I'll flash a photo if I can remember to do that, or if I can find one. Basically, my hair was like parted and stuff, and then like twisted up, and then I have like barrettes at the end, and then like the big bally hair tie things that would be on my hair on the top. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't have the vocabulary for this, but you know what I'm talking about. So mainly that's how I wore my hair. And then in 4th grade, I started doing 2-strand twists, but that kind of leads into the 3rd question. Did the natural hair movement impact your relationship with your hair? Not like immediately for me. So basically when the natural hair movement was like 2009 to 2011, when it was really starting to pick up momentum, black women were starting to wear their hair more natural, and chopping off doing the big chops and stuff like that. I didn't have that particular experience. My mom never permed my hair, put relaxer in it, so which is called like virgin hair. So I've never had like any chemical treatment on my hair, which is cool. I asked my mom one time, I was like, why didn't you ever like perm my hair, especially as difficult as it was? And she was just like, I don't know. So there you go. But anyway, so immediately for that wasn't really like something I was paying attention to because I already didn't have perms in my hair. But for my mom, that's when around the same time as when she started going natural. And at that point, okay, so when I was like, so let's say I was 10, so my little sister was 2. So yeah, so around that time, my mom was doing my hair, obviously, and she was doing her own hair. So I guess like when you hit 2 is when you start doing your daughter's hair or whatever. I don't know, can't remember. But basically, my mom like straight up looked at me when I was like in the 4th and 5th grade and was like, "Yo, you need to start doing your hair. When you're going to middle school, you don't want to be going to, being in 6th grade having barrettes in your hair still, and 2, you need to learn how to start doing your own hair." So I didn't really have a choice because my mom was like, "Look, you need to figure something out." So that was kind of when I started having to, I started doing 2-strand twist, and that was like my style, man. Like, I did not care about learning anything else. I was like, okay, every week or every 2 weeks, we're gonna pop these 2-strand twists out, wash my hair, put them back in, and then my mom was like, you can wash your hair with your twisted, and I was like, that's what's up, man. I'm about to do that. So like, that was my hairstyle, literally like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Boom. It was just like, it's kind of like now how it's like, how do I know how old I was in a picture? See how long my hair was. Same thing in like in middle school. Oh, my hair was like right here. Okay, that was about 7th grade. So question number 4: have you ever hated your hair? I don't really think I ever hated my hair. Like, I never was like, oh, I'm gonna cut all my hair off. When I did, it was probably when like my mom or my Gigi was doing my hair, and again, it was getting combed, and I was miserable because I'm like, look, this is a waste of time. I genuinely do not care about how my hair looks. Like, we need to figure something out. And it was just like, that's tender-headed, and I probably still am tender-headed. But anyway, I never really hated my hair. I just didn't like getting my hair done. Like, when it was cute, I was like, oh my gosh, this is nice. But like, I didn't really care. I was like, look, this is so much work doing my hair every day. Or, not every, I didn't even do it every day. When I had twisting, it was like 2 weeks or whatever. But like, that was just like, this isn't it. Like, why? I hated being tender-headed. That's what bothers me. And even now, because like my little sister, her hair texture is like looser and stuff. But she'll do her hair like every day, multiple times a day. She loves getting her hair done because she's not tender-headed. And I'm just like, yeah, no, me and my locs, we're gonna be friends. And question number 5: what do you like about your hair now? My hair's long. Like, especially once my hair hit my shoulders, for sure, I was like, ooh, this is nice. And now my hair is like down my back. I'm pretty sure it's out the frame, depending on what the camera's catching. But anyway, my hair is like down my back and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. And it's kind of like one of the things that I know makes me stand out, especially as my hair is getting longer. Is like I don't really like attention, and I get nervous when I talk to strangers. But if you're gonna talk to me about something, you're gonna talk to me in public, yeah, you can bring up my hair. So it's one of like the visual things about me that I'm comfortable talking about, and I have confidence is actually my locks. So that's really something nice. So moving on to locks. These next few questions are gonna be basically lock related, since that's been my hairstyle for, I'll be 20. Oops, I said my age. Anyway, I will have my locks for 7 years in December. So, why did you lock my hair? Why did you lock your hair? I pretty much said this earlier. I hated doing my hair. Like, genuinely just saw it as a waste of time and was like, if I could do this, the least amount of times in a year, that'd be fabulous. So when I was 13, or when I was approaching my 13th birthday, I looked at my mom and I was like, yo, I've been rocking 2-strand twist for over 3 years now at this point, except for like special occasions when I got my hair blow dried, and even then that didn't work. Anyway, so I looked at my mom and was like, look, I've been wearing the same hairstyle for 3 years. I really need you to let me lock my hair. I want to get locks. Gigi has locks. She's been wearing them forever. I like having this idea of having locks seems to work for me. And side note, I do not want to like come across as saying like locks is like a very low maintenance hairstyle. You actually do have to put some effort into it, obviously. And I don't have freeform locks, so obviously I'm retwisting my hair like a couple times or at least once a month or whatever. But like that was still better than doing and running a comb through my hair. I think that was like the biggest thing. I was like, I'm not gonna put a comb to my head, like really, like comb them knots out. God bless. So anyway, that's why I locked my hair. I needed a different approach to my daily life. I was like, I can't keep doing this. And after some convincing from a couple people, and especially my Gigi, who was like, yo, let Janiece lock her hair. My mom let me lock my hair, and I did it in December. And it's been the same way. I started with 2-strand twists, and then I went to the original hairstylist who did my hair for the first few years, Damien Walter, I believe it's Damien, but I think his last name is Walter. Anyway, very popular for all those people who have locks and natural hair. I think y'all know what's up. So he did my hair for the first few years, and he started my locks. So, and we've been here rocking it ever since. Question 7. How long was your hair when you locked it? I get this question a lot too because when I say I've had my locks for 7 years and people are like, that girl is draping, like what the heck does she put in her hair that makes it grow so long? So obviously, like I said, I never had a perm in my hair, so I didn't need to like cut the chemical treated part of my hair out. So let me see. I think when I started my locks, it was my 2-strand twists were like up here, kind of. It was definitely above my shoulders, so like obviously I had a head start because I mean people start their locks at like different points in their life or different stages of hair length, but yeah, when I locked my hair it was definitely a little above my shoulders. Like I have this picture of when I was 12 before I locked my hair as like a reference point. People are like, oh, that makes sense. So yeah. Number 8, what do you think of your locks now? I love my locks. We've been through some things. I've had a few that have just straight up started like thinning in the middle. It's usually because I wear like if I have my ponytail in, I used to wear it like really tight, so I think that's why it thinned. And then they would break off, and I'm just like, my babies. So, but I just like my locks now. It's still pretty chill. Like I said, it's something that makes me stand out amongst people, the length of it. I don't mind taking care of it for the most part. I do need to find a few people in Atlanta that do locks and won't charge me an arm and a leg for the length, but you know, that's the reality of the situation. Anyway, number 9. Will you cut your locks? My little sister had the audacity of asking me when I was gonna finally cut my hair a couple weeks ago, and I was highly offended. But for the foreseeable future, I do not plan on cutting my locks. And even if I do cut my locks, I probably would cut them to like the length they are now before like cutting them off. Like I know people are like, yeah, one day you're gonna get tired of it, and like that might be true, but I'm either gonna like cut them shorter or I'm gonna cut like them all off and have like an afro or something. But even then, I don't know what I would look like with that, so I really just don't think I'll be cutting my hair anytime soon because the thought is like terrifying. Like, oh my goodness, who am I without my locks? I have no clue. Low key, like I have this fear. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't say it. I have this fear that if one day I'm gonna get in a car accident and then I'm gonna have like some type of head injury, and in order to like have the surgery performed on my brain, obviously, or my skull or whatever, the doctors are gonna cut off my locks, but I'll be unconscious throughout this whole time. So one moment I'm in a car, and then the next moment I'm gonna be like in a hospital with no hair, and I cry like. The stress. Anyway, moving on. And for my last question, number 10, what do you hate about your locks? I don't really hate anything about my locks. I'm in the stage of like really trying to learn how to take care of them on my own. Like since starting college, when I moved to Miami, I didn't really seek out anyone to a hairstylist to do my hair. There's a couple of people I know down there that I visited once or twice, but like the first year or two when I was down there, I was like doing my hair all the time. And I haven't really had too many issues with it. I just need to know, like, now I gotta learn about my hair's like finickiness or whatever. So it's just like I gotta be an adult and like responsible. But do I really hate that about my hair? Not really. It's just adulting, I guess. Or being natural is actually like taking up the responsibility of knowing how to do your own hair. Yeah, I'm saying, so it's been cool, but do I hate anything? Like, or really dislike anything else besides the responsibility of like doing my hair? No, I'm pretty good. Um, and that's the last question. So, like, hair is such an important aspect for a lot of women, especially black women in our country or worldwide, I'm sure, as a piece of an expression. Locks have been really important to me, um, especially just being black, being Jamaican. It doesn't have, like, any... I don't put my emotional sentiments towards it. I wouldn't compare it to, like, the spiritual aspect of Rastafarianism, but I mean, locks are still a cultural icon in Jamaica, so I still connect with that and everything. But it's been a part of my journey, and my expression, and it's one of the things that I continuously look forward to and I'm happy about, as myself. So comment down below, what do you like about your hair, what do you don't like about your hair. I'll definitely put the questions I have here, all 10 of them, in the description box for you guys. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. So my name's Janiece. As you guys know, I do these discussion lifestyle-y videos. Hopefully I find my camera soon because I have no idea how this video is going to turn out yet. But thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, comment, and I will see you later. Bye!